Bologna, 30 for 35. You guys, I'll see you on the other side. Bologna is calling and I am totes excited. Now I'm heading to one of the cities, one of the future host cities of Eurovision. Well, it's in the running, but hey, I'm already celebrating. Currently in Brussels. Okay, let's get the party started. See ya. Why am I going to Bologna? Well, you know what? Eurovision 2022 is going to be in Italy. We don't know who's hosting yet. Bologna is in the running and it's one of the potential host cities. This will be my third trip to Bologna. Listen, any excuse. I love Bologna. So when I heard it was in the running, I'm like, you know what? Let's just do a video. Let's just do a write-up. Let's just make this some kind of editorial moment. Yeah. And I am totes excited. Now, just a bit of a fun fact. Bologna is actually considered Italy's 7th city, which doesn't sound like it's a big deal, but it is when UNESCO has named you the city of music. And it is also a big deal when you're the food capital of Italy. And it is also a big deal when, what else is Bologna famous for? You know what? Why don't we find out together? See you in a bit. And it's Bologna, boarding. This is, babe. You know what, I'm just kind of dreaming up spaghetti bolognese right now. Rich wine sauce. Loving it, living it. How exciting, guys. Not long now, we'll be touching down at Bologna Airport. I cannot contain my excitement. I'm so... Okay, not long now. Enjoy the view. Next stop, cleared customs and immigration, and I am now going to take the Marconi Express, which is also called a people mover, to the center of Bologna. Now the journey on this will take me just 7 minutes. How amazing is that? I'm getting a really good welcome. That lounge looks good. Come with me as I journey through the belly of the airport. Ciao, ciao, ciao. I need to start picking up some Italian. Train to city center. Yes, this is where I need to be. And this is Bologna Station. Lots of bikes for you.
Walk south towards Strada Statale Beretana, Viale Pietro Pietramelara.
And I am in my lovely hotel room, Hotel Internazionale in Bologna. So let me give you a little bit of a tour. Okay. Oh, how do I flip the camera? Can I flip the camera? Gotta flip the camera. Okay. This is it. This is it. This is my bed. All alone, if I may add. My little thing. Let's go into the bathroom. Oh wow, this is quite nice. I like it. Got a very traditional, warm feel. You know, rich upholstery. Lovely touches of art. Wow, I like it. What view am I getting? This hotel is right in the heart of Bologna. Literally, it was 7 minutes walk from the station. Yeah, so I'm gonna have a quick shower and I'm gonna go out, pop out, have a good meal. See you in a bit. And I have just had that delicious meal at La Cesarina, which, by the way, you can eat outside or inside. The weather is totes amaze in Bologna, and everyone's living that alfresco life. And I love it. Look at that. Just look at that. Ciao ragazzi! I am in Bologna. Totes amazed. It may be Italy's 7th largest city, but this is no small city. Do you know that Bologna is a World Heritage City? Do you know that Bologna has been voted the city of music, the city of food? Parma ham, Parmesan cheese, balsamic vinegar, spaghetti bolognese even, all originates in this beautiful town. Now behind me is Piazza Maggiore, which is the main square. I'm going to be exploring some of the beautiful sights and sounds of this treasured city and taking you to some of the places that will be coming back next year. And why are we coming back? Måneskin won Eurovision 2021 and Italy is set to host Eurovision 2022. The cities are currently undecided, but Bologna is firmly in the running and perhaps in the lead to host the world's greatest song contest. So join me as we explore the sights, sounds, smells, tastes and pleasures of Bologna. Now, just further on there is Europe's largest screen. Some of Federico Fellini's films have been restored and shown here. Oliver Stone and Isabella Rossellini have also been here to introduce films. But you know what? We can have Loredana Bertè and Emma Maroney introduce some of Europe's top acts when they feature at Eurovision 2022. Bologna is the city to host, and I will keep telling you reasons why. Also, can I just mention that Bologna is the center of education. The Alma Mater Studarium is the world's oldest university, and Bologna is often regarded as the seat of learning. Britney Spears once said, "You want a Maserati? You better work, bitch." But no, honey, you better book that Alitalia flight to Bologna because Ducati motorbikes are made here, Lamborghini is made here, Ferrari is made in the region, and you want that Maserati? You better come to Bologna. And the city squares come alive. And lots of people can gather around the piazza for lots of entertainment and street art and culture. And in May, if Bologna is selected, it could all be very Eurovision-y stuff. We all love that, don't we? Great arcades. Thank you, Duncan Lawrence. Yeah, this would be a really ideal spot. Did you know that Bologna was the first city that actually calculated and measured time? Ironic, isn't it? Because in Bologna, you lose time because there's a lot to see, there's a lot to do, there's a lot to experience, and there's a lot to explore. I'm currently at the Archiginnasio, which is the world's oldest seat of learning. The main university campus in the city of Bologna actually holds over 80,000 students. And in here, there's a lot for them to see and there's a lot for them to do. And for my LGBT crew, do you know that Bologna is also Italy's hub for the LGBT community? It is no surprise then that, of course, it is very much bidding to host the Eurovision Song Contest in 2022. And what a fitting place it would be to have the contest here. And when it comes to music, it is not just a recent thing. By the way, Raffaella Carrà, can I just point out, he is from the region, and Mozart also studied here. In fact, he famously dubbed Bologna as the city of towers, and there are lots and lots of towers here. Arches too? Find your arcade. There is 62 kilometers of it here. And of course, when UNESCO was naming one of its World Heritage Cities of Art, Music and Culture and Architecture, Bologna really did top the list. And that is something that locals still celebrate today. Have I mentioned that Bologna is also the home to Fonoprint Studios? Now, do you know Abbey Road Studios in London? It's on that level, and Fonoprint has played host to some of the world's greatest musicians, from Andrea Bocelli, Luciano Pavarotti, who, by the way, is also from this region, Pierre, Miguel Bose, Mariah Carey Hunty. Yes, those are some of the names that have recorded some of the world's biggest tracks at these studios. Also, Bologna plays home to a jazz festival, perhaps the most important in Italy, La Strada del Jazz, which has featured some of the world's greatest jazz musicians, from Ella Fitzgerald to Chet Baker to Sarah Vaughan to, again, Luciano Pavarotti. And who else? Who else? Well, you know what? We will be finding out who else in a few more moments. Bologna has a lot more to offer, and again, I'm going to remind you, it is Italy's city of music, Italy's city of art, Italy's city of culture, and at this rate, perhaps one of Europe's leading cities of music, arts and culture. I've just got to drop a few names, a few honorable mentions. Guglielmo Marconi. He won the Nobel Prize for Physics in 1909. How do I know that? Because he's celebrated here in Bologna. He's absolutely loved, but he's not the only one who's loved. Raffaella Carrà, R.I.P., rest in peace, she is a legend. And of course, she hosted Eurovision when it was in Italy. Elettra Lamborghini, media personality extraordinaire. She is also from Bologna. Ignazio Boschetto. Do you know that name?
Ignazio Boschetto.
Ignazio Boschetto.
Ignazio Boschetto.
Yes, he is 1/3 of Il Volo, and he's from Bologna. Actually, rumor has it, he's quite often wandering between the arcades, having a nice gelato, and saying hello to lots of fans who actually come to the city to see him. Who else have I left out? Veronica Lario. Oh my God, Silvio Berlusconi's wife, famous for marrying the president of Italy, but also she is from here in Bologna. The list goes on. Do you want a hot daddy? We all do. Stefano Bonaccini. He's the governor of the region and he is very much loved here, putting lots of great advancements for the region, putting Bologna first, and of course, he's also interested in Bologna hosting Eurovision 2022. So check out these names. Check out Italy's favorite daddy, Italy's favorite daddy governor. And after this, I'm gonna take you around the city. I'm gonna show you some footage of some of my favorite places that I've discovered. And we will be checking out some of the potential host venues for Eurovision 2022. Come with me. Hop on, hop off. Absolutely. That is one of the wonderful things to do here in Bologna. I'm seated above an open deck bus, which appears like I'm the only one on it. Corona. But it won't be like this next year when, well, if Bologna gets selected as the host city for Eurovision 2022, there'll be lots of people down here enjoying the sun, the great weather, and some of the sights. So, let's enjoy. Wow, the Asinelli Tower is no joke. It's like nearly 500 steps. I'm at the halfway point, and if it wasn't so beautiful, I'd literally give up at this point. Whoa, this is... Girls and guys, you better fit up before coming to Bologna. Fit up. There's a lot of walking. There is a lot of walking, but the payoff is great. And I'll be showing you that when I hit the top. Wish me luck! Here we are with an out of breath me. And I'm going to show you the views. Simply breathtaking. Wow. It's like a 360-degree vantage point. Sorry about the barbed wire, but I guess you don't want to fall off after coming here. It's truly spectacular views. Yeah, the word on the street is this. You must come experience this for yourself. And right next to the Trattoria lies a little secret. You wouldn't believe this. Yes, and it beggars belief. But what is actually going on here? I will show you in a minute. This is quite amazing. Look at that. Wow. Definitely one of the treasures, one of the many hidden treasures here in Bologna. Simply amazing. It's the Canale di Reno. Behind me is Monte, which is Italian for Little Mountain, and that serves as the backdrop for what would be the Euro Village. So currently here in this square, the 8th of August, how do you say that in Italian? Go figure it out. But this 8th of August park is Bologna's designated spot for the Euro Village. What is the Euro Village? The Euro Village is where stages are mounted and Eurovision acts past and present will be performing their hits round the clock. Also, there'll be big screens here and there'll be lots of stalls for Eurovision memorabilia, also lots of tourist information and advice, and just a really cool place to hang out and live your life and celebrate and share all Eurovision moments. Bologna 2022 is the hashtag, Bologna Welcome is the hub, and Bologna is ready to welcome you for Eurovision 2022. It is the potential host city, and it is a potential host city in the lead to host the world's greatest song contest. Wow, wow, wow. Bologna is certainly ready. I am in King Enzo building, which is a very modest name for a really opulent palace. This place is so beautiful and yet so large. It is 60 meters in length and 13 meters wide. And this is Bologna's suggestion for the opening ceremony. This main hall can hold up to 800 VIPs, seated, if I may add, for a really opulent dinner. Yes, all the delegations will be here with their parties and their artists, and yeah, lots of room to eat, drink, be merry, and celebrate the spirit of Eurovision. What do you think Eurovision 2022 slogan will be when it hits Bologna? I'm so excited already. Are you? Bologna Fiere is where we're at, and this is one of the venues for Eurovision 2022 should Bologna win the bid. And these guys are taking it very seriously. I'm just going to throw in a little bit of facts here. So I'm currently in Pavilion 37, which will serve as the main auditorium building. But there is more. Right across there at Pavilion 35, that will serve as the delegation bubble, which connects with the main Pavilion 37. And behind me in this direction, there'll also be a press center, which again weaves into the main pavilion. Couple more stats. Can you believe this is 300 meters in length? It's 75 meters width and at least 22 meters up there. What's even more fabulous is that the roof literally opens up to the high heavens. You can open up the rooftops and let yourself soak in the Bologna sun should they decide to host that event. This venue, in fact, this particular building can house 10,000 seated spectators with at least 2,000 standing. this is the party you don't want to miss in Bologna. Bologna Fiere is taking this bid very seriously, and we're going to explore more of this venue and just soak up a few more facts. Bologna 2022, that's the hashtag. Bologna Welcome, that's the hub, and we will see you later. And we are inside the delegation bubble. I must say, Bologna Fiere opened in 1968, but it does throw a few surprises. For instance, the pavilion we visited earlier, which would be the main auditorium, actually hasn't had an event in there yet. It is brand spanking new. This delegation bubble is huge, and this can be customized for any kind of event. What would you imagine here? I can imagine a photo booth, I can imagine karaoke machines, and I can imagine special delegate passes featuring Eurovision stars from the past coming in to hang out with Eurovision stars from the current space. Wow, wow, wow. Bologna Fiere is totes amazing, and as I'm kind of going through the space, I'm imagining a lot. What are you imagining? Adrenalina is the word on the street, and guess what? Sanit is also from Bologna. She's a native of this city, and we are still in Bologna Fiere. This is Pavilion 31, which is Bologna Fiere's answer to what the press bubble can be. This is where you'll find 2,000 socially distanced accredited journalists in this bubble. On the other side is Pavilion 32, and that is the fan zone for Eurovision fans all over Europe, Australia, and actually indeed to the world. This is really exciting. Why are these pavilions, these two in particular, called the Benevolo pavilions? That's because the famous Italian architect Benevolo designed these two pavilions, and he is known for creating some of Italy's most famous modern buildings. Oh my god, Bologna is not playing. I'm currently at the UNIPOL Arena. This was founded in 1994 and has featured some of the world's greatest pop stars in this space. Think of Elton John, think of Katy Perry, Shakira, Jennifer Lopez, even Cirque du Soleil has kind of shown here to the local residents. This particular space, if they get the bid, will serve as the Eurovision 2022 venue. It is one of the venues being considered for Eurovision should Bologna decide to host it. And of course, this is a fantastic venue for this event. It is 30 meters high, pan to the ceiling. That is a lot of equipment to pack at the top. In length, it's 120 meters in length. That's a lot of people to fit here. And in width, it is 45 meters. How many people can this hold? Rumor has it, 10,000 can sit, 5,000 can stand. And if you want everyone to stand like we did in Malmo, we're talking 20,000 people. UNIPOL Arena also has a lot of numerous satellite spaces, and they're thinking, should they get the bid to host Eurovision 2022, there will be additional spaces created. We need a VIP segment, we need a delegation bubble, we need a press center, we need a fan zone. We even need parking spaces, and we need the green room. I mean, this could be the green room. Wow, I am totes excited. UNIPOL Arena is not playing, Bologna is not playing, and this could well be the city to host Eurovision 2022. Okay, so my time in Bologna has now come to an end. What do I think? I think it's a great city. You know, Italy's city of music, culture, celebration, diversity, inclusion. I think it's a great choice. I enjoyed it so much. Thank you, Bologna Welcome. And I'm looking forward to Italy selecting Bologna even as Eurovision 2022 host city. So yeah, I'm on my way now back home to catch my flight, and hopefully, fingers crossed, let's cross these fingers, Bologna will be selected as Italy's host city for Eurovision 2022. Well, don't forget to follow Wooey Vlogs on multiple social media platforms, Pinterest, Hunty. We're also on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, we're on Instagram, we're on Twitter, and we will see you later. Bye!